Hello, everybody. Welcome to our 5-minute daily devotional for today. This is a series of short videos sharing some thoughts on a passage mula sa ating Moravian Daily Text readings. At patuloy tayo sa ating pag-aaral ng Hebrews. And our passage today is taken from Hebrews chapter 11, verses 29 to 40. This is the faith chapter. So if you want to know more about faith, have a read through chapter 11 of Hebrews. From yesterday's video, napag-aralan natin kung paano yung pananampalataya nila Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, and Moses proved powerfully life-changing para sa mga taong involved. Now, we continue on with more characters from the Bible, particularly from the Old Testament, and how they have influenced the lives of people around them. Now, from verse 29, we see this verse. By faith, the people crossed the Red Sea. Talking about the Israelites when they left Egypt as on dry land. Tandaan nyo, isa sa mga milagro, greatest miracles sa Bible is that parting of the Red Sea. And the people of Israel escaped the Egyptians as if they were walking on dry land. But the Egyptians, sabi dito, when they attempted to do the same, were drowned. So the difference between people acting in faith and people doing the same thing but without faith is dramatic. Now, let's carry on. By faith, the walls of Jericho fell down after they had been encircled for 7 days. Again, this is following God's instructions. Now, you don't do this without actually thinking about it. But because they heard from God, they did this thing. And miraculously, powerfully, the walls of Jericho, the impregnable wall ng Jericho, fell down. By faith, verse 31, Rahab, the prostitute, did not perish with those who were disobedient. Kasama si Rahab doon sa mga nasa loob ng Jericho eh. But because she had given friendly welcome to the spies, believing that God's favor was on the Israelites, he was also saved. She was also saved, and her family were saved. So, the faith of one person can influence a family. Just think about that. Rahab, somebody na prostitute. Isipin mo, hindi siya mataas ang kalalagayan sa lipunan, but because of faith, managed to save herself and the lives of her whole family. Verse 32. What more shall I say then? I shall read through these verses because it's so rich. For time would fail me to tell of Gideon, Barak, Samuel, Jephthah, David, Samuel, and the prophets. So many people acted out in faith. By their faith, they did exploits for God. Who, through faith, conquered kingdoms, enforced justice, obtained promises, stopped the mouths of lions, quenched the power of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, were made strong out of weakness, became mighty in war, put foreign armies to flight. Women who are second-class citizens ng mga panahon ng mga Hudyo, women received back their dead by resurrection. Some were tortured, refusing to accept release, so they might rise again, a better life. Others suffered mocking and flogging, and even chains imprisonment. Faith can make you endure these sufferings for Christ, for the glory of God. They were stoned, they were sawn in two, they were killed with the sword, they went about in skins of sheep, goats, destitute, afflicted, mistreated. Now, isipin mo, bakit ko pagugustuhin na ganito? They acted in faith despite of these things because they know there is something better that God has in store for them if they remain faithful, full of faith. All these things, let me just jump into 39. All these things, though commended through their faith, okay? Sa kabila ng kanilang pananampalataya, these people have not received what was promised. Okay? What was this promise? The promise is the promise that comes from Jesus. Since God had provided something better for us, that apart from us, they should not be made perfect. We have been privileged to receive the promises of God through Jesus Christ. All these people na binanggit ko kanina, mula kay Abraham hanggang sa mga propeta, have seen only a glimpse of what Christ brings sa buhay ng mga taong nananampalataya sa Diyos. We have been privileged. We have been blessed. We have been in favor of God, having received the promises that comes through Jesus Christ. Let us rejoice. Let us hold fast that faith that comes from God and His Word, believing that the promises of God came through Christ and is now our possession. Because of faith, we are made more than conquerors. We are made co-heirs with Christ Jesus. Praise be to God. May God bless you as you live out and follow God's Word.